No row left behind.
What did you hear?
Like we come together, we just like talk about our lives. You know, we've been.
when he was at
Comedy's almost secondary. Comedy's like the how. It's the excuse for everyone to get together and just like make each other better performers, but also make each other better men. Yeah.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Wow, that was touching.
Oh, wow. No bro left behind.
No row left behind.
It's happened. Been a while since we've done this.
Yeah.
No, it's been 3 weeks.
My mom got outed as a racist.
Oh,
Nice.
no. Is she
Of
a
what
racist?
race?
Just brownish.
Oh, okay.
She might actually be a racist.
Aw.
We were trying to figure this out, but so the story though is my sister and her kids live with my mom 3 days out of the week because they live in West Carrollton School District. They don't want to go to West Carrollton schools. They want to go to Springboro schools.
That's a good choice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a very solid choice. So to make it, but for it to be legal, they have to actually like reside there, half the school week. So my nieces are in kindergarten. They have an elf on the shelf at their real house in West Carrollton. Well, my mom's like, well, it's Christmas. This might be the last year that they actually believe in that this elf is magically watching them all night and running to Santa Claus.
Does anybody think that kind of primes us for some Big Brother shit? Or is that just me and my
Oh, shit.
paranoid mind?
It's to desensitize us?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because elf on the shelf wasn't a thing when I was a kid.
Sprinkle's like, holy shit, I need to get that out of my house.
I don't have it. I've never done Elf.
See, I don't get it.
And I remember when it first came out, like, dude, this tradition. It's like, no, it's not a tradition. I have never seen this before, ever.
That's because that was the first year they revealed themselves.
Oh, genius marketing delivered.
Like they had been doing that forever,
I've always been
But
watching.
now,
always in the shadows.
They got caught, so now they have to like come out.
tax purposes.
No. So my mom goes to Kohl's and buys a shelf. Not a shelf, an elf for the shelf.
And a shelf.
Shelf on the elf.
Yeah.
Probably, knowing my mom, she probably did buy a shelf and an elf.
Like, I don't
'cause they match.
understand. How does this work? Does the shelf go on the elf? I don't.
Do I need googly eyes for the shelf?
What if she did dress up a shelf like the elf? Like it's got a little outfit. A little hat.
Just completely has it wrong.
Yeah.
I got you your elfish shelf.
Here's your shelf elf.
This is the shelf that's an elf.
And it's useful. You can set things on it and it can watch those things.
This is bullshit, Grammy. He doesn't have any legs. How can he get to Santa if he doesn't have any
How do you
legs?
think it stays on the wall, honey? With its legs. It's
the wall.
anchored.
It's anchored.
So she buys this elf so that this kid can have elf on the shelf all week long.
Yeah.
So opens up the box and gets confused because it's brown.
Oh, no.
It's a Mexican elf.
A Mexican
They
one?
have those?
It's
not- it's Hispanic.
I don't.
Oh.
It's Hispanic. I don't know if
Yeah,
it's
Don.
necessary.
Who's the racist now?
Yeah. Whoa. Doesn't fall from the tree far. huh?
Runs in the family.
Isn't that what Donald Trump was warning us about?
Exactly. Sneaking in. Sneaking in.
Coming in here,
You need to build that wall.
taking them white elves' jobs.
Oof.
But now there's a real problem.
Yeah,
Because
sounds like
she
it.
can't have this Hispanic elf because she can't pass that off as the same elf that's hanging out at the other house because the other one is definitely white with rosy red cheeks. So she has to take this thing back to Kohl's.
Oh, no.
And doesn't really think about what this is going to sound like.
Oh, no.
So she shows up. Maybe after she had taken the elf to her fence and took a picture of it. Maybe.
Oh. Like the wall.
Wait, hold on. That went over my head. What?
She climbed.
Took the
She
Hispanic elf and put him on a fence.
took a picture.
Like he was crossing a border, if you will.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, your mom's racist as fuck.
Well, my aunt wanted it because my aunt owns a ranch in
You guys
Texas.
are all fucked up, dude.
So she owns a ranch in Texas that illegals are always crossing over and like, so
Getting on their shelves and watching.
We'll ride these shelves for miles.
so she takes this thing back to
It's the elf that
Kohl's.
builds the shelf.
With that little red outfit.
I built a shelf, huh? Okay.
It's too bad she didn't buy it from Home Depot.
That'd be hilarious if they only sold them at Home Depot.
So she goes back to Kohl's to return this thing. And Kohl's has a great return policy, so she's not thinking this is going to be difficult at all. So she slides it over. The poor seasonal worker asks, "So, well, I'm sorry, what was wrong with it? I mean, is it broken?" My mom says, "No, it was the wrong color."
Oh my God. Is she trying?
She's not wrong.
Correct, yeah.
This poor seasonal worker's confused. So she opens up the box, busts out laughing because realized, this woman wanted a white elf and did not get that. So my mom's like, "Does that make me racist?" I said, "No, there was a logical reason.
Yeah.
There was a non-racist reason why you wanted a white elf."
You just didn't tell anybody, so you seemed racist.
But I mean, that is a long, convoluted story to say at Kohl's during Christmas holidays when the line's backed up.
The kids go between two houses. The first house has a white elf. I need another white elf to make them think it's the same elf.
I'd say bullshit. You're racist. You're just
Okay.
trying to make it sound better.
All right.
Why do the kids go between two houses?
Yeah.
Is there a fence involved? What's happening?
Do we need?
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Do you
Fence
need
doesn't help sell
audited?
this.
No, not at all.
Well, if it was a black person and they had bought a white elf and they were like, "Hey, it's the wrong color," like it wouldn't be weird.
Well, but you got the.
Or Mexican, whatever.
It doesn't go both ways.
It probably should, but it doesn't. It doesn't.
That'd be my argument.
It's a solid argument.
There's no counter to that.
I'm sorry. I thought this was America.
Yeah. This is America? I
It
thought
was.
we were in America. It was. Once upon a time.
For like a couple years in the early thousands.
So my poor mom is doing some soul searching this week.
Yeah.
I think she'll be okay.
Just going up to Hispanic people being like, "Do I hate you?"
I just got done watching Havana Nights. I'm trying to understand it all, but
I mean, we've always been cool, right?
I liked Ricky and I Love Lucy. He was cool.
I said it was
it?
the wrong color. I didn't mean color. Just meant,
I mean, she's not black. It's not. It's not black.
I mean, it could have been worse.
No colorblind casting at my parents' house.
That's not bad. That was all reasonable.
Yeah, it's all reasonable.
Yeah.
Sure.
You got anything else?
That's about all I did this week.
What? Okay.
Wow.
All right.
Out and racist.
Cameron?
You said something about a date or something, right?
Oh, I hung out with this girl.
Yes.
What could her code name be?
Bianca.
Bianca. Sure. So hung out with this girl named Bianca. We've hung out a couple times. She's cool. I like her. We have not had intercourse. We haven't done anything except smooch a couple times. I don't know. I'm just kind of playing it by ear. Not really.
Keeping it cool.
Yeah, trying to keep it cool.
Yeah.
She wanted to go to Newport tonight, and I'd say no.
To the aquarium?
To the aquarium.
See, do that. Don't go with
Yeah,
two of
yeah.
your grown
I've
ass
never gone
friends
with
who are
a group of
men.
men.
You have to be escorted by a female, or it's
Yeah.
weird.
Yeah, I believe it. So she wanted to do that. She wanted to go with a group of people, and I told her I was busy because I was.
Oh,
Yeah.
Nice. Thanks, man.
If she was putting out, maybe, but she's not. So I'm not going down there with hopes. I got shit to do. But
Ought to be 23 again.
do you have any idea how much gas it takes to get down to Newport, Kentucky?
well, and I think it's fair because the problem is that because she knows that I talk to a lot of girls, which I really don't. Red Dead Redemption 2 just came out. I've been pretty busy. The semester just ended. Yeah, I mean, so she's already made up in her mind that I'm gonna break her heart. You know, she's afraid that if she puts herself out 100%, then I'm like gonna take it and then just like snap it.
So she's smart.
No, she's not.
Oh,
'Cause
okay.
I'm not like that.
Oh, okay.
I have a heart of gold, Alec.
You do.
I'm
You're
a
big.
sweet man.
You're a big softie that likes to spread his chips on the board. I can't deny you,
You don't want
that
them all
logic.
black or red.
It's good logic.
Exactly.
Like 23 or 46.
Sounds racist.
It does sound racist. I should have said red first. But so we So yeah, so she's like, if she's half in, you know, if she was like, because there's still that, like, we haven't knocked down the wall of like intimacy, like it still comes in like sparks. It's not like, oh, when I see you, like, hey, what's up? Like, it's a like, oh, hey, and then like, all right, where we at today? It's like a tug of war.
I bet heading down to that aquarium would have
that's how I felt,
would have made her like,
Yeah.
It's possible.
he's into me. All right.
Well, she knows I'm into her. That I've told her. It's like, hey, what are we doing?
Well, there's
Wow.
like I'm into you at this level where if we're hanging out in this parking lot, I'm into you.
we've
But
gone
then
out
drive
before.
down to Newport. That's
Yeah,
a whole
that's
other level of in.
Yeah.
I hear that takes
And
a lot of gas.
It was lit, and women respect that. Wow, look how much gas you use.
Yeah.
I mean, this is a truck. It's not getting that great a mileage.
Can you tell me the mileage before you left and the mileage when you got there?
Oh, I hope we hit rush hour. But no, I thought of that. Like, it'd be just us in a car for like 2 hours there and back, and
Do you think you could do that for 2 hours?
with her, probably.
Oh, that's good. That's a good sign.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I joke a lot with her, and she like gives it back.
That's good. That's hard
Yeah.
to find.
It is hard to find, and she's been fucked over by a lot of dudes, so I think she's just expecting the same. The mistake was being honest and upfront with, yeah, I have like a few girls I talk to. Should have said nothing.
Well, but you're being honest. That's what
And it
you're
was a
doing.
mistake, Jason.
Well-
and I will save this for the relationship podcast.
Being honest.
It's fucking me, all right? I could have smashed this girl for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, probably.
That kind of
that
speaks
sounds
into
like that sounds like the crushing the heart.
that kind
type
of
of
proves
talk.
her point.
The problem is that, well, you don't view sex like that, as we're intertwining our spirits and stuff. Not the first time.
Oh, yeah, he does.
That's what you do? When you had sex with your wife for the first time, you're like, man, my emotions are just...
No,
love. I feel love right now. God, I want to take you into Paris in the Eiffel Tower.
no. But I'm going to be honest.
Be honest, please.
Well,
And how many women have you had sex with over your life?
one.
Whoa. Really?
Get the fuck out of here. I can't talk with you
Now,
about this stuff.
now I've fooled around quite a bit.
How much is quite a bit?
Well, like oral and stuff like that. But
Well, I know what fool around means. How many times? Like what ballpark it?
I don't know, dozen. I don't
Okay.
know.
But still, none of those went the
Yeah, why
extra
didn't
step.
you-
Like what?
Were you afraid of the AIDS?
I mean,
It was that time.
I did have
Yeah.
that one time where I was
I
afraid
did
that I had
scarred you.
AIDS. Might have scarred me. No,
I don't want to get the AIDS again.
golly,
My mom was pissed.
I mean, how many times can you survive AIDS? I mean, I beat it once,
Even
but I
Magic only did
don't
it
want to
once.
get cocky about this.
That's hilarious.
No, man. Honestly, it was.
How old were you?
23.
Oh shit. Yeah. That's
That-
crazy.
yeah. That makes a little more sense. That's
I feel
pretty
sorry for that poor woman.
What's it?
I feel sorry for that poor because you probably were just.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. The
Whoa.
first time
Was she a virgin?
was very disappointing.
Yeah, I bet it was.
Oh yeah.
But the second,
But
yeah.
but like a half hour later, it was. There we go. That's more like how I kind of envisioned this thing going.
Yeah, wow.
No, since we kind of brought up what you guys think I think it means, and it made it sound stupid. Now I got to defend it a little bit. All right, so the way I view sex, it's not so much like a prudish, like a pilgrim kind of thing. Oh, you're sinning because you're having the sex. What I have found is that if going through the valleys of marriage, if I knew that I could have had sex with other people,
You didn't know that?
No, I mean if if I had sex with other people, and it's like, you know what, this is nothing special. I
Well,
could
that's not true.
have have done this with anybody else who I kind of felt strongly about. I probably wouldn't still be married, but something about keeping that to where it's just this person. And that's it for that, for the full thing. There's times when I've looked at her like, God, I want to choke the shit out of you. And I'm sure she's looked at me the same way. Like, I want to take this baseball bat to his face. But something about having that sacred put us through all kinds of horrible shit that happened in our marriage. The difficulties of
Just got you through.
Yeah.
You said put us. I guess it's the same thing. Sorry, you're rolling. My bad.
Yeah, thanks for slowing me down.
My bad.
But I mean, because life is going to throw a bunch of shit at you, and we went to like Korea, so we had to leave our families behind. We had to rely just on each other. That about broke us. I was deployed, and then that about broke us. Just life as a cop, that about broke us. A son with special needs, that about broke us. And I know it may seem like a goofy thing, but just for some reason, keeping that as just an us thing, got us by. So I'm not saying that works for everybody, but it worked for us.
Wow.
Yeah, that sounds ridiculous. So no, that was great. No.
Wow.
For the viewers, that was a middle finger.
Wow.
No, it wasn't. He gave me a hug. They'll never know.
Man.
Yeah, no, man.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah. It's deep, man.
My big thing is that I've been like, because I'm a friendly person, right? Mm-hmm. I'm nice. I just am. Thornburg knows.
No, I don't doubt that you're friendly. I just wondering where this argument was going. Well, I'm a friendly person, so I have to have sex with lots of people.
No, that is not where it's going.
They just kind of jump on, and I'm like, all right, let's do this.
I'm being nice, and
You ain't got the AIDS, do you? Well, if you do, I'll be nice about it.
But no, like in the past, I've fallen into that for lack of like the friend zone-ish area to where they're like taking advantage of my time and my niceness.
Oh yeah,
like,
you can't have that.
Exactly. So to me, the thing with sex is it knocks down that last wall of now we're completely comfortable with each other. Like we've seen everything. Like I like this girl. Like I like her. But I would, if we had sex, like we could be dating. Like I could see being is it monogamous? Is that what it is?
Where it's just one?
Just one, yeah. I can see that. But her towing the line has made me question myself, which I don't like. You know what I mean?
I think so, but her
because I'm into this girl.
Yeah.
I think she's into me.
Right.
But she's being so careful with how so I'm like, am I reading things wrong?
Yeah, okay.
So that's all communication. So that just all comes down to you guys having conversation, not physically, just having a conversation.
Yeah.
Like, I'm really into you. Are you really into me?
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be physical. You could just communicate with words.
Well, and also, because I'm young, so I'm 23. Like, I don't have anything. Like, if you look at my resume, it's pretty bland.
That's fine.
But no. That's fine. Thank you. But I'm also very, like I said this word earlier, trepidatious.
Ooh,
thank you.
Creative writing.
Yeah.
Hey.
I'll stop it. So, I'm very nervous because I don't know what I want to do.
I know. I'm like, did he fall into
cautious.
a trench, like deep in the ocean, and he's swimming? Is that a metaphor? No, whatever. Never mind.
But I'm also very because I don't know what I want to do with my life, and I want to get into like comedy and entertainment, and that's a fucking like rough go. That's like a rough start, you know. Like people don't make it until like their 40s, you know. So I'm very uncomfortable with having someone or me like hitching my wagon to someone, and then like we're trying to build something together, but like I don't even have a blueprint for what we're, you know what I mean? Like I have no idea.
You mean like what we're trying to do here?
Yeah. Yes, but you like Don has like a career. You know what I mean? Like,
yes,
he's got other shit, and then he did this. Like this is me out of the gate. Like you're getting me fresh.
Trust me, Don and I have had the same conversation.
Again, that's called communication, and you can just talk about it, and it kind of works. It can help work itself out. It's like, hey, these are the things I'm feeling, because these are the things I'm feeling that this is the path I want to take. And I don't need to know if you're going to ride or die, but like, how do you feel about it? It's really easy.
No, it's not.
It can be.
Shut up, Jason.
It's simple, but it's not easy.
Words of wisdom.
God.
Assistant coach.
Verbal sniper
Assistant
back there.
coach, yeah. That's so funny. So yeah, just stuff like that. And I like being able to do whatever I want. Like as in like going out and like when like your show was up, like I just like, oh yeah, that's right, it's this Friday, like I'm going. Or like John's thing, like it's that I'm going. I don't like having to check in with people on things. Which I guess that's another communication.
Yeah, but that's with yourself. That's also with yourself. Like, what do I want to do? What before you have that conversation with her, you kind of get it. You kind of have to know where you stand. These are what I want.
Yeah.
Well, how do you feel about that? Instead of just going, blah blah blah, I don't know, and just figure out what you want.
Yeah.
And then you can communicate that to someone, and then they can come back and you can meet in the middle.
Yeah. Hopefully. I'm also for I love a good bridge burning. So if if it heads south, like all right. Oh yeah, let's talk about your first date.
So yeah, no, it was good, man. It was my first date in a very long time.
How long is a long time?
10 years.
Fuck.
That can't be right.
That's not true.
Ah, shit. Rob,
Really?
Rob, back me up here. Didn't you like you think I was gay till like about 3 months ago?
Oh wow.
I thought you were like asexual.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Well,
See, how long, Rob? How long have we known each other?
Boo.
Yeah.
Long time.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was actually my.
Yeah,
That's kind of what I was thinking
yeah,
too,
I was
man.
thinking that too.
Yeah. No,
Just-
nobody's asexual though, so it's
not-
fine.
just, yeah.
But it was good. Well, actually, it was awful. All first dates are awful. We did Christmas lights, and I remember we're going through the parking lot, and I was just like, "See, people actually do this thing." And I think she left, if I remember correctly, because I don't think that she wanted to do it.
Yeah, I don't
Oh,
think
really?
anybody really wants to do that. unless you
No.
have little
Christmas lights?
children.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like Christmas lights.
I do
my
too,
wife
but these
wants to
kind
do
of
it.
sucked.
Huh?
My wife.
Your wife wants to
She
do
wants
it?
to do it.
Yeah.
Do you want to do it?
Look at Christmas lights?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. Have fun.
But where?
I don't know. Places?
Does it matter?
There's
where?
places where you can drive through.
Oh, yeah.
Those, yes, go with those.
Go with those.
Go with those.
Walk
Not what I
It's
did.
not as cold? Is
It's
that
not
what
as
it is,
cold,
or-
and it's easier to be intimate if you're in the car, you know, like you can like reach the hand over or something. You're not in a first date scenario, so I don't know
Yeah.
why.
When does the intimacy die?
Still, Winterfest would have been your good spot for that.
Again, that's our money,
Yeah, that's true.
and that's $26 a head.
Well, plus parking,
Exactly. So
plus the stuff you buy when you get in there, like the turkey leg. And
Where'd you go? Like, what was the first date?
it was the Centerville one, like by the Centerville Rec Center.
Oh, yeah, that one?
Yeah,
The like Woodland Lights?
Woodland,
yeah,
yep.
yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty nice.
How much you
It
spend?
was okay. Not much.
Okay.
It wasn't. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
that's not bad.
they had reindeer there. That was kind of cool.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, like legit reindeer?
yeah, yeah.
Could you feed them?
Was there a stormtrooper?
Ooh, was it? Oh. Snowtrooper?
One year we went, there was a stormtrooper.
Oh, that's
That's
kinda
random.
Was he like movie quality or was he like red and green?
No, it was like movie quality.
Was it?
Like,
That's fucking cool.
because I had like a Star Wars night, I guess, for some reason.
That's the year I went.
Nice.
We may have passed each other and didn't even know it.
Did they have just one stormtrooper, or did they have like other Star
There were
Wars?
thousands of them.
The 501st?
Oh, nice.
They just landed the Death Star right outside and just
and just marched them right out.
yeah.
Was the Emperor there? The Emperor? No.
Yeah, he was dead.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, so it's after that.
Yeah.
Oh man.
So then
If he's dead, why is the Death Star around?
I don't know. I guess they built another
they built
one.
a third
keep
one.
Build a third one? They
third,
can't build-
third time's
Yeah.
a charm,
Third time's a
man.
I bet you it's bigger too than the other one.
It's probably in the middle of a planet, which has to be way more expensive than just building one from scratch.
Fucking people.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, you're good. That was great. We went to El Rancho Grande because I saw that and like I love that place and it was like a safe place for me. I was like, yes, let's go there. Like I understand that place.
That's good. Good call.
And yeah, and then we went to that bar that you suggested, which has gone way downhill, in my opinion.
It didn't have. I knew it didn't have a lot of games, but it had a lot of 2-player games, and I like the
They
fact that it
did-
was open and you could talk. And
That was good. And like she was even talking shit like this place has gone downhill. Like they put all the games into a box, so you can't hit reset anymore.
oh wait, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
And
I haven't
like
been there in
we
about
couldn't
6
play N64 Mario Kart, which that's the one everybody wants to
Right.
play. I mean, let's be honest.
They didn't have all the games along the wall and upstairs.
There wasn't. They took. She says since she's been there last. Like it seems like they're phasing out games after games after games.
It's what these people realize is they're expensive to keep. The
Yeah.
upkeep on those is really high.
I bet.
Oh, really? Like the power bill?
No, just to keep them, maintain them, to keep
Oh,
them running.
maintenance.
And you
Wow.
got drunk people around them and messing with them.
That's
It's hard to.
true.
Yeah.
Oh, so that makes sense. But no, so I mean that's what we did. It was good.
Did you go to Dorothy Lane? Did you get a dessert?
No, because I said that. I was like, somebody suggested that we go to Dorothy Lane. I was like, I'm not taking this girl to a grocery store, and I got to laugh. She thought it was funny.
They have a really good dessert section. You can go upstairs and sit in front of like a fireplace thing.
It was one of those. Oh, really?
Yeah.
That actually would have been
That's
nice.
why I said that.
If you would have said fireplace thing, then I probably would have went. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Trying to help you out, man.
I threw up at Dorothy Lane once.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, we could talk about that. I had a buddy Matt. He
Puked everywhere.
Right here.
right there.
It was like, it was everything.
Were you sick or what was the? Why did you throw up?
Was it the prices?
Yeah, that's what it was. I don't know. I had some kind of stomach thing.
Prices.
My wife was there because it was like a meeting for like people who sell premier jewelry. And I was like, I drove her there because she couldn't drive at the time.
What's Premier Jewelry?
It's jewelry that you sell like Mary Kay or Tupperware or something
Okay.
like that. And I wasn't feeling well. And just everything came out.
Like, did you make it or just it was in the middle of
On the
a
floor?
floor?
No, I was upstairs, like sitting at a table, and it was just like
Projectile.
Oh shit!
and like you could see. Oh, that's what I ate earlier.
Did you just walk away from it, or did you
what'd
get
you do?
anybody? Yeah.
I was just like, I couldn't even move really.
Because there's never believe what somebody did up there.
Yeah, it's not me though.
I was waiting for you to say it, so I stuck my head over the side and puked downstairs. I was waiting for that.
Oh yeah.
Just savage.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, so that. Oh, and then like I asked her if she wanted to go back out again, and she didn't text me back for like 6 hours. So I was already going through rejection process. Like I took a salt bath, and I was just like, meh.
Boy, and I'm surprised.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Candles.
And you get so I started getting text. Hey, yeah, sorry about that. Just kidding.
No, I didn't, man. I just
God.
I kept it clean.
Good.
You like appeared in the corner.
I should have.
like Obi-Wan. We do that for each other. You and
slam
I.
it, bro. Did you slam it? Slam it, bro.
And so I just
No, you didn't. We know that.
and then I went to bed and it was like 9:30. And then she texted me. She's like, "Oh yeah, I'm sorry, I'm really bad texting." And I just text, but yeah, that sounds great. And I just text back. I was like, "Dude," and she texts back. She's like, "Bro." I was like, "Fuck."
You seem smitten.
I was like, "I am screwed.
Was
I am
everything-
screwed." No, like those, like, dude, it's all about the little things with me, and those are prime little things. All right, I think I'm tapped. Sprinkle.
Wow, that was a crazy week that we had. For me, it was I got to do that burlesque show. That was a good time.
Yeah, and I'm glad I experienced that week with all you guys. Honestly, like
Yeah.
you're a good group of
It
men.
was great.
That was
Seeing everyone multiple times.
yeah, that was so much fun. Yeah, it was.
Just really like you guys.
Yeah, I was so
All
glad.
right,
that
take
we
it
did
easy.
that.
Sorry.
Reel it in.
Get it together, bro.
Put your pants back up.
All right, okay, sorry.
Was that just for Alec or?
Oh yeah, that was fun. I hope you guys had fun. Hope you enjoyed it.
Great time.
I'm just happy that was over. I don't have to show my ass for a few more months, so that's good.
You got a good ass. It's fine.
It's all right. It's not bad.
It's cool.
Helps get the lady excited. I'll tell you what, man. That Santa's thing I did with the sleigh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, she was fired up. She was like, I just
The sleigh.
when I was the Santa and I was like, I'm in love with my car, but it was a sleigh.
Oh,
It was like
yeah.
I'll grind on a sleigh. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, she loved that. That was nice. It was
Think
a
it's
good
the
night. It was a
beard?
good night.
You think it's the beard?
No, it was the moves I was doing
Did
on
you?
Oh, okay.
Did you reenact it later at home? With the what was your car or sleigh?
That's for me.
I'm gonna need some of these moves, man. If they got magic like that.
Oh yeah, some of those. That knee one I was doing where I was on the ground and using my knees. She was like, I don't even know how you. I teach that in class. I don't even know how you know how to do that. Like I don't know. I
I'm a
just
natural.
know how to do it. I don't know.
Let's learn to by osmosis, baby.
Yeah, I don't know. But it worked. That worked.
Osmosis.
It was nice. Nice time.
Well, I was gonna say you seem good today. Like
Yeah.
yeah.
One more day, and I'll feel one more day, and I'll feel really good.
Why?
Because it's a surprise birthday tomorrow. And if
Oh,
I
that's
can
right. You just said
pull that shit off. Well, I have a lip sync routine I'm doing too, so
Jesus.
I'm all done remembering shit for a little bit till the first of the year.
Do you think you got her?
so far, I think everybody's done a really good job.
Cool.
Yeah, I feel pretty good about it. If we can pull off tomorrow.
Because she doesn't seem like no dummy.
Oh no, she's a psychology major, and she knows me better than I know me. She's like, "This is what's going on." I'm like, "No," and then, "Oh yeah, that's what's going on." You're right. Sorry.
That makes a lot of sense that she's a psychology major.
Oh, yeah.
Because when I see her, we always talk about shit like that.
The first thing she told me about you, the first thing she said, she's like, Alex is sweet. When we went to breakfast that one day, she didn't even really talk to you, and she's like, Alex is a sweetheart, and I'm like, very good. She's like, Don's kind of like the boss guy, isn't he? And I'm like, very good. Very good.
Damn, she had us pinned early.
She doesn't mess around. Yeah, she's really good.
I think of myself as a benign guy. I don't.
Just but fair.
Yeah, that is true. But he is also the take charge guy.
I'm the guy who types.
That's take charge. Take charge. That's
Okay. All right. You got anything else?
Oh God, no.
Okay.
I mean, there's a lot, but I don't.
All right, cool.
What about
Matthew?
you? Did them cookies?
Bring us home, baby.
All right.
Do you go on any first dates?
No. I'm married.
Oh, right.
Although I will say, after our first date, I did that whole. I thought because I saw an episode of Sex and the City, and I was like, "Oh, I'll wait 3 days to call her again," and she got real mad about that. It was a source of conflict in our relationship for a long time.
Really? Jesus. I'm glad I text her back the next day.
It's like, I thought we had a good time. Why didn't you say anything? Well, I was trying to create some space, and created too much space.
3 days is a long time.
I mean, in your defense, that's that at that time that was the
That's
definitive
the thing,
show
yeah.
about relationships and women. That
Well, and that's a generic rule. It's like, well, you
Yeah,
wait a couple days.
yeah.
There's no rules. Like
yeah,
that's
you know,
the thing.
yeah. What do you want to do? Do what you want to do.
Yeah.
But we did have a really great first date.
yeah, where
What'd
did you
you
guys
do?
go?
We went to a place that's no longer in existence.
Whoa. Beaver Creek.
No, we went to up in Troy. It was a coffee shop called Night Sky. Now it's a restaurant called Basil's.
I've
Guy.
heard of that.
I've heard of Basil's. Yeah.
Yeah. So we went there and we closed the place down.
Oh,
And
nice.
then we went to the park, like by the river there, and sat there. And then we were like, "Oh, I'm hungry," and we went to Steak and Shake. And then we drove back, and
It's nice.
Nice.
That sounds way better than what I did.
That's more my speed. Is like coffee shop, hangout, chat. Go to like a Steak and Shake. Like just very basic.
yeah, it was
See if we jive.
just real relaxed. And
Yeah.
You're a
Just
smooth
talking.
criminal, man. Very nice.
Did you get a smooch?
No,
Okay.
and that was another thing she was kind of upset about.
Oh, you didn't make the move.
Damn.
No, I was just real conservative about
Of course. Yeah.
it. Because like,
Scary.
well, because honestly, I'd never actually had a girlfriend before, so it was like
Yeah.
never really. But then it was also like, I want to be sure that this is serious.
Reciprocated, right?
But she was ready before I was.
Yeah.
So
Man, you were counting out your own game. You had some game and you didn't even know it.
Yeah. That's what happens.
Man.
That made me think of something though. Bookie.
uh,
Yeah, you got it.
I don't. Well,
What?
Well, because my trepidation. I was going to use it again. Rob, could you edit that out, please? So my thing is because you mentioned that first girlfriend relationship thing. So I was with a girl for 3 years, and she was my first girlfriend, and there were like red flags in the beginning. But I tried to make it work because that's what people tell you. It's going to be tough times, and you got to make it work. And you got to stick it together. But you got someone there, and she was there. You know what I mean? So
Depends on what the tough
Jason.
times were. Yes.
Well, no, we just argued a lot. You know what I mean?
Well, that is.
I know that's not what you meant.
Don't twist my logic around because that is not it. That if it's going bad before you get to that commitment stage, then yeah.
Well, no, it was
that.
just little things. But you try and make it work, and you try and you try and find a common ground. You know what I mean? And
So what do you got, Ass Ketchum? I'm just saying. What you were going to ask me a question?
what's that? No, I was just turning away from Don.
Oh no, you said Jason.
No, because I was just shitting on what he had said earlier. but and I was going to ignore him as he tried to please.
Gotcha.
But so
Gotta
that's my
catch
thing is
'em all.
I'm very nervous of getting in another relationship and then it being like.
Our journey will
I'm
follow
not happy.
through.
You know what I mean? And then because
You teach me and I'll
teach you. Pokemon.
Come on, Brock.
But I love Brock. He was the coolest one. And like you changed. So like I was just figuring out how to talk to girls and stuff when we got together, and then it was 3 years of being with one person. And then when I got out of it, like, you know, I had no idea what to do, you know, and how to talk to girls and put myself out there. And so now I'm very nervous and cautious about, you know, limiting myself and making sure it works and just stuff like that. So
Totally makes sense.
yeah.
It's tough.
It's very wise,
Yeah.
man.
Thank you. It's on that hour recording.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I see. Yeah, I'm gonna have to make sure you figure out a way to put that on the computer, and we'll put it on the hard drive.
Sure.
Call it Cameron's Corner.
Cameron's Corner, where he rambles. Clint Eastwood gets brought up.
Really?
Just for like a second.
Okay.
Was it just you rambling by yourself?
Yeah. It
Oh.
sounds pretty bananas. But not really. It sounds good. Like I've listened to it a couple times, and the ideas flow, and then like when they branch off, and then when I run out, I go back to where that idea came from. So it was very like
It's probably helping your stand up, I bet.
maybe, probably not, but maybe
Yeah. Setting it up.
setting it up, probably seeds. And
I don't know. I mean, I feel like it helped you form premises and whatnot. And
yeah. Well, and just get used to talking. And
Yeah.
making sure it makes sense.
When you're doing your meditation, are you doing guided or unguided?
I've done guided.
Yeah.
And it's
Not for you?
fine. It's fine.
Okay.
What's the difference?
One is like, okay, I want to focus on gratitude. So let's say if I did guided meditation, I wanted to focus on gratitude. I would focus on how, you know, I feel gratitude towards Matt, towards you know, Cameron, Don, you know, this whole thing. Like the stuff like that, and you just become more appreciative to everything around you.
Just
and
one. You
life
pick
in general.
one thing.
Like one human emotion for the most part. You know, obviously you don't want hatred.
Negative
Yeah.
emotions, right?
And I've done 1 day of YouTube on meditation, so I could very well some of this stuff could be getting wrong. And unguided is basically just
Yo,
trying.
I'm Darnell. I'm here to teach you about meditation and shit.
Hey, you two should be meditating.
First thing, get a crack rock. Second thing, smoke it.
No horseplay.
And now just try to hold still. You're meditating.
Yeah.
I'm all hopped up in the crack. How do I sit still?
Then unguided is basically just trying to keeping your mind clear, no
So-
thoughts. And then there's eyes closed, eyes open. There's standing on your head. No, there's not.
It's like, I'm like, so many things.
So unguided would be like the absentee father of like Darnell. Darnell just is.
Oh,
I will say, I did not say that thinking any of those things.
Darnell's like, yo, fuck you can do it yourself. Just walks out.
unguided.
Unguided would be, guided would be Keith. Would that be a good name for Keith?
Keith?
Keith would be your guided.
No, you don't make somebody to guide you. You don't make like a. You don't,
Hi, I'm Keith.
I think Yoda.
Yoda, I choose you.
Guide me.
That's good. I pick Charmander.
You only say his name. How's he going to guide you?
I pick Misty.
Yeah. I choose you, Misty.
She's a minor, dude. They're like 12.
Are they?
Yes.
And they're just wandering around.
Good luck catching the Pokemon, Ash. See you never.
I'm not going to worry about you eating or anything.
No, she didn't give a shit.
That's hilarious.
There's animals everywhere. He'll find something.
She was a leader of a gym.
Yeah, she was.
His mom?
No,
No,
Misty.
Misty.
Yeah, Misty.
Yeah.
She was 12?
Water.
Because I know Ash was 12 when it started, so I'm assuming she was too.
Okay.
I've never actually seen this.
You ever seen
Just-
Pokemon? Oh.
No, they missed it, bro.
No, I didn't miss it. I feel like I escaped it. I feel
You escaped
I feel all right. I feel
It's a $1 billion industry. I don't know what you're saying.
Yeah,
We
you're.
don't need to defend Pokemon.
I will say I felt hosed when they came out with another 150.
Yes.
Like if they would have came out with like, hey, here's 20 new Pokemon, I would have been like, cool. And then when they dropped 150 more on me, I was like, fuck you guys.
I just don't like the ones that they're like max or whatever. They make them even more powerful or something.
All they had another.
Yeah, they evolve again.
Yeah, they had like a meta. No, well, not meta.
Yeah,
like
I know what
mega
you're saying.
evolve.
Mega. It's the
Mega
megas.
evolve,
That's
yeah.
where I'm like, nah, I'm out. I can't do it. I can't do the megas. This turned into Nerd Podcast, brought to you by.
Hey, have you guys seen the trailer for Detective Pikachu?
I have, and I actually want to see
I would
that.
see it.
Yeah, I was like, oh,
I actually want to see that.
that's interesting.
Yeah.
I kind of want to. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
So out
I
of
wanna
the
see it.
blue,
Yeah.
that it exists.
Ryan Reynolds is the voice
Yeah.
of Pikachu. That's pretty cool.
That is kind of cool.
Yeah.
I know I'll see it because I got a little bit of a man crush for Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah,
That's fine.
Oh man, Blade 3 or is it 2? Where he's all ripped.
He's in Blade 3.
Oh man,
Yeah,
that's
Don, Blade 2. Is that where you found?
I forget which one it was.